Okay, to understand gradient, first let us consider a scalar function of three variables t, x, y, z. So t is a function of x, y and z. So value of t will depend on the value of x, what is the value of y and what is the value of z. So that will decide the value of function t. If we change the value of x by infinitesimally small amount dx, y by dy and z by a small amount dz, then the value of function t will also change. And the change in value of function t is given by a theorem on partial derivatives. And this change in value of function t is written as dt, that is equal to del t by del x dx plus del t by del y dy plus del t by del z dz. So this is how we write a theorem of partial derivatives to find out the change in the value of function t. If x is changing by small amount dx, y is changing by small amount dy and z is changing by small amount dz. Now this theorem on partial derivatives can be written as reminiscent of a dot product of two vectors, one of which is del t by del x x cap plus del t by del y y cap plus del t by del z z cap, and the second vector is dx x cap plus dy y cap plus dz z cap. So this second vector is called as displacement vector and we can write it as dl bar, and the first vector is called as gradient of t. So gradient of t is nothing but del t by del x x cap plus del t by del y y cap plus del t by del z z cap. So you can note it is a dot product. So the dt, the change in the value of function t, is a dot product of two vectors. That means this displacement vector is a vector as we know already, and this first vector del t by del x x cap plus del t by del y y cap plus del t by del z z cap, which we are calling as gradient of t, is also a vector. So gradient of t is a vector quantity, and we can find out gradient only of a scalar function. So gradient of a scalar function is a vector quantity and it is given by del t by del x x cap plus del t by del y y cap plus del t by del z z cap. Let us understand the meaning of gradient using one example. Let us have one AC fitted inside the room. When this AC is turned on, the region near the AC will get cool very fast, and the region away from the AC, it will take some time to get cool. So the variation of temperature in this room depends on what? Depends on position. Near the AC it is getting cool fast, and away from the AC it is taking some time to get cool. So the variation of temperature depends on the position. This variation can be understood by writing a gradient. So gradient of temperature means rate of change of temperature in a particular direction. We know gradient is a vector, and like any vector, gradient will also have some magnitude and direction. We can write the change in value of function t as a dot product of gradient of t and displacement vector. So this dot product can be written as magnitude of gradient of t into magnitude of displacement vector into cos theta, where theta will be the angle between these two vectors, gradient of t and displacement vector. Now if you fix the value of this dl bar, magnitude of this dl bar, and if we search in various directions for different values of theta, and if we find the change in value of function t for different angles theta, then maximum change, you can note from this equation, maximum change in the value of t will be when cos theta is equal to 1. Cos theta will be equal to 1 when theta is equal to 0. So the maximum change in the value of function t occurs when theta is equal to 0. What it means? It means that for a fixed distance, when the magnitude of displacement vector is fixed, change in the function t is maximum when theta is equal to 0. That means change in the value of function t is maximum in the same direction as gradient of t. So gradient of t will always point in the direction of maximum increase in the value of function t. So this is the significance of gradient. Gradient t always points in the direction of maximum increase in the function t. So this gradient t, magnitude of this gradient t will also give us a slope. That means rate of change, rate of increase along this particular direction. So this is the significance of gradient. Gradient of t direction is what? It always points in the direction of maximum change in the value of function t. In which direction the change is maximum. So that is indicated by gradient of t. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then please subscribe to the channel so that you will get timely intimation of new videos uploaded to the channel. Thank you very much.